What is up, YouTube? Four Leaf Cards here. Hey, thanks for clicking. Holy moly, it's Saturday night at the National, and I am tired and I am excited at the same time. What a great event this is. Just got done hanging out with Rick, Vintage Oddball Cards, and Don, Field of Dreams, Jeremy, IPTTM, Elite Hunters. And then we caught up with Maiko and Wesker Griff, Big Scott, not to be confused with Bink Scott. We caught B. Roth, a couple others too. We're just hanging out again, and I'm telling you right now, if I came to this show again and didn't even step foot into the convention center, I would be a happy person. So take that for what it's worth. What a community we have here. I've been reinforced. Not that I was doubting, but gonna do a quick recap. We'll probably do some more videos when we get back, going into some detail. But I want to share at least what happened today. It was kind of an up and down roller coaster day. What I've noticed is that when I have energy, I am a dime box, dollar box kind of guy. I want it. I want to search. I want to look. I want to find it. And when I get a little bit tired, I want to slow down and I want to look at some vintage and I want to think about it and I want to just look at it maybe. There was a couple times I just popped my little chair down and sat and I just looked at cards, big ones, just checked them out, looked at comps, and didn't buy anything. Just admired them. A lot of them are out of my price range. I mean, there's a lot of vintage that's in the cases that are sevens, eights, nines, big money. And that's just not where my budget lies. But I'm going to show you some of the keys, the highlights of today. Maybe some of the lowlights too, let's be honest. I did have some energy at some point, and that's when the piles of, I don't even know what I like to call four-leaf buys, that's when those happen. So I got to spend some time today. I can't show these. So I bought, this is the other thing. I bought a lot of gifts for people, or things to put in my giveaway box, because I know you guys are watching. I know we're going to have a contest again, and I got to fill that back up with stuff. There's a bunch of Braves folks and Tampa Bay folks and whatnots. But I spent, and this is what happens. I spent a little bit of time going through the dollar boxes, and Pepino showed up. Hey, what's up, Four Leaf? And he sat down right next to me, and I was going to spend $20 at the dollar boxes. And as you can see here, that turned into $50. So I don't know. I don't even know. There's a Carl Everett patch card from the Red Sox. So why did I buy that? I don't know. It was $1. Don't judge. What else we got here? Let me tell you. So I did that, and I still had energy, and I went and bought junk wax. It was on sale for less than $1 a pack. So I got some of these chase cards. We could get the Wagner. So I was like, look, we're going to open those on camera, at least some of them, see if we can find it. Maybe it's already found, I don't know. This booth was funny. I bought these out of sympathy, I think, but I'm working on a 2011 project with the shiny cards, the cognacs, and this guy had two that I wanted, and comps were basically, 20 and 7. And I don't know how he was pricing, but it was like 200. He wanted like 250, and I thought he was joking. And I was like, I think we might be off by a factor of 10. He's like, what would you want for him? I said, well, 25. And he's like, you're out of your mind. Like, the book says that I should have them at 250. I said, well, I can literally buy one for 25 and the other one for 10. So 35 would be like, I could just buy it right now for 35. He said, well, I guess you're going to have to just buy it right now for $35. He was like kind of mad. So I was like, well, let me look at this, because like these were he had these priced at 10, and but he's like, oh, nothing was selling, so I put them on sale for $250. So like I got these 2 for $5. So I figured that might end up being, I shouldn't have put that on. That might end up being a gift for somebody that we know that is named Dustin and Blake. But anyway, Red Sox auto, I don't know, 250, whatever. So it's kind of out of a little bit of sympathy for the guy. I was trying to buy something because I feel like I offended him pretty good. And then I kind of slowed down and went the vintage route. Stumbled upon a slabbed autograph box, and there was some things in there, and I had them out. There was some for $30 and $40, and I had about $150 worth, and I was like, no, you don't need that. You're impulse buying right now. But I do not have a Robin Roberts autograph, and I figured, here's some classy artwork that I like, and already slabbed up for $20. I didn't even need to haggle that. That's a fair price. I'm not going to try to get $2 off of that, but so I thought that was cool. And let's see, did a quick little deal here for these. This was actually from our buddies over at Triple Play Vintage. That's Reindeer's LCS. They've got a booth there. And I got a Joe DiMaggio. Joe DiMaggio, Jeepers Creepers. What am I, a Yankees fan? Dom DiMaggio. They obviously gave me a sweet deal on these. Little Necro that I thought was in pretty good shape. Didn't have that one. I like that picture. And Andre Reed, he signs, he's got some signings from time to time, so I think I'm going to draw, well, I already have drawn him, but I might do a different pose, but I'm going to draw him and send a card, I think. And that would be an appropriate one to send, a rookie card, and it is actually in very good shape. So that's that. Nice little deal there. I don't know, they gave me a really good deal. Then where did I go? Then I pop-dyed this booth. And I was actually looking for this card in a 6 at the show. I thought, okay, this could be one of my big fish. Still a big fish, but it's a clean 4. And I was having a hard time finding really why it's not a 5. Not that I'm a grading guru, but it's pretty good. And then if you look really closely, you won't be able to see it on the camera, I don't think. There's just a little kind of an indentation there, and some of the corners look like they might have been massaged, if you will, and I wonder if that was just they saw those and put it down to a 4, but it looks really good. Like, I almost think it should be a 5. That looks like a 6. Back is clean. Excuse me. They were asking 125. There was some comps that might have gone for 90 or so, and I said I can't go. I said it's showing up, so I could probably do 100, and he was at 110. I said I just can't go more than 100, and we ended up doing it. So nice buy there. Picked up this is a card that has been on my hit list. I've been looking for this one and just haven't pulled the trigger, and this thing is super clean. And I might try to get it autographed, but then I'm having second thoughts after talking to some other guys, because Brooks Robinson's autograph has been getting bigger and bigger. He's getting fairly old now. If he could guarantee that he would sign it really tiny and stay out of his face, right in here, I would do it, but I have a feeling he would he tends to go one way or the other and really big. And I don't want to take the risk of that, I don't think, anymore now that I'm thinking about it. So it'll just be an awesome card. It's kind of one of the top funny cards, at least from the vintage era for sure. So pick that up. And picked up some more wax. Don't tell Scott. No, I'm just kidding. He's gonna know. We've got the car loaded up already pretty good with wax. But anyway, It was kind of the end of the day, and I was like, I'm not running out of cash, but I'm running lower on cash. And I did have a hanger box of 2019 Prism basketball that I kind of brought to open. And then I thought, you know what? I was cruising. I was looking for more wax at the end of the day, and just checking it out, but nothing was really clicking. And there was this booth that had wax, and then they had some things. I was like, oh, let me see. And this caught my eye. It's huge. It's a 39 to 46 salutation. This is actually one that is kind of on my list of things to look at and maybe get. And I was like, man, 145. And then like the light bulb went off. Like, those hanger boxes are selling for 200 on eBay. I wonder if I could just trade it straight up. Just say, hey, listen, I know there's eBay fees, so 200 is not real, but if you bring it back to your shop, you probably could sell it for 200. You can make $50 on it, and I only paid 20 for it. So let me do a little trade, and the guy that was there was kind of working there. The owner is out doing something else, and he's like, well, this guy's gonna come back, and I had their business card. I'll show it off again, and he's like, yeah, I think so, but why don't you sit over there? So I sat there, I got a snack, I took a drink, and he still didn't come back. So I was like, hey, I'm going to try to go to like Blowout or somebody and see if I can just sell this box for $150 cash. And then I'll just come and buy it for $150. And he's like, all right. And so I went over, and they're like, nah, we don't want to buy it. And the other one, no, we don't want to buy it. And I was walking up to a smaller vendor, somebody that had a card shop, which I'm pretty sure they would have bought it. And he's like, oh, hey, come back. He'll trade you for it. So I was like, exactly, man. Like, I'd rather you guys buy it for 150 and make 50 on that. Plus, I'm going to pay you full price for this, and you're going to make money on that. And I'm out $20. So basically, I got this for $20. All because I had a little bit of that extra 2019 Prism basketball. So pretty cool. It's in really good shape for a 3. Actually, Rick at Vintage Oddball was trying to help me figure out. There's if we can see it says printed in USA, and there's like a key. Like, a lot of folks have figured out when it would have been printed by the different ways that they print that wording. So we didn't quite get it, but it's also late at night, so you got to cut some slack. And to end the night, I was telling my buddy Jeremy, IPTTM, that I needed a David Ortiz rookie card, and he said I brought one with me to get it signed. And David Ortiz had a death in his family, so he didn't come to the signing. So thoughts and prayers to David Ortiz and his family. So Jeremy said, hey, I got one. I'll sell it to you, so you don't have to go buy one. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a plan, So I was fully prepared to be, whatever you want to pay, like comps on this one. It's got a little bit of rough on the edge, but it's actually not that bad. Jeremy's probably harder on it than I would have been, but whatever, $80, $90, $100, whatever. He said, here's the deal. I'm going to sell it to you for that price, the X price, but then you got to get me a card and that's worth that in trade. So now I got some work to do to find a card that is, I'd say, minimum 50, but I don't want to go there. I want to get up higher than that. And like a $90 card and get a deal on it and pay 50 or something crazy like that, so we can have a pretty cool story to go with it. So he's turned the tables on me. All those 4-leaf finder fee cards have come in. I think I still need to see Ron Fig. Hopefully I can catch him, and Pepito might owe me a card or two still, but whatever. We'll see what happens with that. But he's turned the table, so now I got to go find a card to give to Jeremy to trade for this. So that is exactly what I like doing. So the game is on, if you will. And that happened as we were hanging out, and that was what was the night. We just finished up talking about cards and everything, and man, what a great group again. So I'm kind of sad it's over. Ready to go home. I still have to work my way back, but sad it's over. Definitely sad it's over. Gonna hit the show for a little bit. Maybe a couple 2 hours, 3 hours, but I don't have any autographs to do. So I do have one more box of that Prism hanger. So maybe I'll try to do another something like that tomorrow morning. We'll see if it works. And that's it. So appreciate you guys watching. And as always, if you guys are opening anything, best of luck to you. Don't forget to collect and connect. I am telling you, it's the people in the hobby that are the best part. And have an awesome day.